Today, I'm going to be walking you through step-by-step how to create your very own Shopify website from scratch, even if you've never done it before. So let's jump in. So the first thing we need to do is just head over to shopify.com to set up an account. Now, I'll also put a link in the description so you can be able to click on there, head right over into Shopify and get the best price that's available to you at the time of clicking the link. And so all we need to do is click here on Start for Free. And it's going to ask you to create an account. Now you could either use your email or sign up with Google. And once you have your email and your password set up, then you just create Shopify account. Now it's going to ask you to enter your payment information in here. And this is so that after the trial that it'll charge you whatever the rate is that you come in at. And then it's going to come up with the screen here. If you want to go to a different plan, I'm just going to try basic. Then it's going to pop up with the window here to just ask you some information about your business, so you can fill that in. And then it's just going to ask you some more questions here to kind of get to know your business better and understand how to cater it better to your experience. So we're going to go through this and say online store, say it's for a new business, products I buy or make myself. Store name, clever name there, click finish. Now we're on the dashboard for Shopify. And the first thing we want to do is choose a theme for our store. So we're going to go over here to online store, click on that. So by default, it's selected the Horizon theme for me based on some of the questions that I answered in the beginning. Then you can also go down through here and select a different storefront. And some of these are free, some you have to pay for. And you can also add more themes by going to the Visit Store Themes. I would recommend at this point just sticking with a free theme. A lot of these are really good and will serve your purpose. And they're also very familiar to people that are regularly shopping through Shopify. So in my case, I'm just going to stick with Horizon since that's the one that they picked for me. So next we want to edit this theme to customize it to our store. So you go to Edit Theme and it's going to take you into a page here. So you'll have a header across the top and a footer down at the bottom, and then your products are the main portion of your site here in the middle. Now, when you get into the editor here, you can click on any of these elements and be able to update them, change the images, change the products, anything you want. You can see all the elements over here. You can add new elements, take elements away. So like if you click on this image here, you can select a new image to add there. You could even add a video. You click on the text. You can now make that text say whatever you want, update the links. So you go down here to the email address. You can have the text that's added in there. Now, once you've customized this to your liking and it looks the way that you want it, just make sure that you click Save up here in the corner. And now we're going to add products that we're going to sell on here. So once you've saved it, be sure that you save it first. We're going to exit out of this and go back to our main dashboard to be able to add the products that we're going to sell. So then we're going to go over here to products and we're going to go add product. We just add our first title here. Let's say we want a comic book fan t-shirt. You can add a description. You can also use the AI generator and then click on generate and it'll generate some information for you. Let's say we want to keep that. And you can add that and adjust it. Then we want to go down here to media. So we're going to add new, navigate to wherever your pictures of your products are. So I want that. And you can add multiple images if you need to. Then next you go down here, add the price. Say this is $25. And then you can go through here, shop location. So you can leave this on to track your inventory so that you can monitor that. We'll say quantity shop location 1, shipping. So we'll add the weight. For example's sake, we'll say it's 1 pound. And then through here, you can add more information. So you could select the color, the fabric, the age group, whatever you want there. So we'll just go, gray, fabric, adult, neckline, round. And a lot of this is pulled from that image that I uploaded. And there you go. And once you have all that information in there, you click save. And then once that's saved, you can see it's added there. We go over to the collections and you can see here in the collection that it's created a page called homepage and it has one product in there. Now, when we go back to our store, click on online store and go to edit theme, you can see here, the products will be listed out. Now, of course, in my case, I just have the one product, but that is there. If you have additional products, it'll all be listed out there. Okay. So we're going to go back here. We go to products. And all your products will be listed out here. You can just continue to repeat these steps, adding more products, and they'll all automatically be added in there. You can also go to collections and add new collections if you have a section for shirts and a section for hats and a section for bookmarks, whatever you're selling. You can have those all in different collections and add those separately on your website. All right, so we got our website set up. We've got some products. We've got it featured on main page. Now we're going to set up the payments option. There's no point in having a store unless we can collect payments. So to do this, we're just going to head over to our settings. We're going to go to payments, and then we go to Shopify payments up here, and you just want to complete account setup. And then you just answer these questions. So I'm an individual. And then it's going to ask you for your name, your date of birth, your address, phone number, all of that, and click next. And it'll just walk you through that process. And then once you have all that information in, you just click submit for verification. And so right now it's just pending that verification up here. And then some additional details here. You can add payment methods that you're willing to accept. So let's say we want to accept Visa, Mastercard, Amex. And then they have some additional details you can add in there to your preferences. And then next, we're going to go to shipping and delivery. So just click on that. And this applies if you're selling physical products that need to be shipped. You can go in here to manage preferred carriers. So you can select all of these so that we are using any of those. You can also deselect if you don't want to use certain ones. So we're going to click save, go back to shipping and delivery. This automates the delivery date for you there. You can also set up local delivery or pickup if you have a physical store that you're going in there. You can add customized things. You can add specific boxes. So if you already have the boxes purchased and they're kind of flat rate shipping, you can add those in there. Okay. So once you have all the shipping information set up, now we need to go over to taxes and duties. So we're going to click on that. And then here you can set up all of the individual taxes. If you're selling to certain spots, I recommend the Shopify tax whenever applicable. And this applies to physical products that you're selling. And again, check the local tax laws in your area to make sure that you're in compliance with all of those. And then our next step, we want people to be able to find your store. So we're going to connect a domain here. So we want to go to domains right here. And they're going to have a kind of a generic domain that's available to you. You can connect an existing domain if you already own one, or you can buy a new domain. So you click up here, go to the search bar, type in what you want. So in my case, Andy's Stuff is not available. So let's say Andy Stuff Shopify, and we'll search. And that one is available. It shows you the price that it is. You can purchase it right from there. So now we're going to back out of this settings section. Once we have that set up, we're just going to go back to all stores. And that's all there is to it. Now you have a Shopify store up and running. You have products listed. You have your domain connected. You're able to receive payments and ship. And you are all set to go with your first Shopify store. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.